My name is Ed.
I'm Victoria.
I'm from Ireland
I'm from Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
and we live in Manchester in the United Kingdom. Since the 6th of October 2014, we've lived face to face. Prior to that, we used to have to count across the land and the sea, and we traveled to each other across the world every 92 or 93 days.
Yeah.
So we met on the 14th of December 2012 in Windsor in Ontario at a Santa Claus pub crawl, thanks to this dude here. And I'm dressed as a pirate. Vic thinks that maybe she can't understand the Irish pirate, so she's keen to talk to me. We share our story and we tell our version ones. I'm leaving for New York in a couple of days and we have a few days together, and I invite Vic along. And you travelled to New York on the 5th of January,
Correct.
2013,
Yep.
and we have a few days together. Our first date was in New York on Chinatown, Brooklyn Bridge, and into Grand Central Station. Outside the Oyster Bar, there's the Whispering Wall. I suggest everybody looks it up. It's where you can tell a secret to one corner and it travels across the ceiling to the person on the opposite side. So we have a few epic days together in New York, and we go to the top of Empire State Building. We walk hand in hand throughout the city. It's the proper movie type moment. The best place for a first date. The best place to be introduced to the other person. And it's Christmas. It's just after New Year's. The Christmas tree's still up. All the joy of the city's still there. And we leave each other in the airport on the 8th of January. And you know the movie moment where the male and female lead characters walk away from each other into separate directions. You can see each other for a minute and then you disappear. But she left New York without me asking her to be my girlfriend. And I went to the bar after she left and met one of my best friends. And my friend asked me, "Where's your girlfriend?" And I went, "Oh no, I never asked her to be my girlfriend. How would that even work? I'm in Ireland, Vic's in Canada. I don't know." So I text her, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And I don't get any messages back.
I was a bit busy because I was with Rick, the guy that introduced us, telling him about the amazing, epic New York trip, date evening, the whole time with Ed. So I'm telling the story, and my phone's buzzing, and I'm not paying attention because I'm telling Rick the story. And then the next thing you know, I finally look at my phone, and it's Ed asking me to be his girlfriend. And I'm like, I guess he really, because he texted.
I liked her.
He texted quite a few times. So.
I was getting drunk and I really liked her. So she agreed to be my girlfriend. I left New York. Vic leaves for Windsor. And then I leave for Ireland later that day. But Vic's not staying in Windsor. Vic's moving to Calgary to earn money so that eventually we can be together. Because with counting and with being happy, you're only happy if you're happy. It's fine counting towards something, but if happiness isn't what you're counting towards, there's no point in counting.
Sure.
So Vic moves to Calgary and I go, she's getting further away. She's already 5 hours time difference. Calgary's 7 hours time difference. I don't know. I don't like it. It's not good.
Yeah.
It's a change. I'm
Isn't that
freaking
good?
out. I don't know how it's going to work. She's engaged to me. I don't like it. She's over the other side of the world.
Okay.
Ah!
Okay, they get it.
Okay. So she goes to Calgary. And I'm like in college trying to pass exams, but my brain is elsewhere. I'm dreaming of the day we're going to be together. And then I go to Calgary a number of 93 days later, after counting down towards Calgary. And I get to stand on a lake. I get to see where she lives. We spend the week together.
You're forgetting one important thing that you really wanted to do while you were there.
I wanted to go ice skating and she didn't bring me ice skating because she never researched it. I waved my finger at a target over there, and there was a paper man and he went poo poo poo, and then he had holes in him.
He
And
went to a shooting range and actually got to shoot guns, which I'm totally dead against, but he really wanted to do that, so I made that happen.
I just needed the respect for something that people are scared of in the world, and without holding it in your hand, how can you be afraid of something? So I'm afraid of something. Went to Calgary. It was amazing. We decided that we would try and figure out where we wanted to be in the world. Vic came to Ireland again the following November for my graduation, where I was proven to be intelligent, seemingly. They found it under the stone on the road or something.
Yeah.
And I got a piece of page.
Yes.
So that's the end of my third year in college. I have one more year to go. I don't like it. I'm too far away. She's over the other side of the planet. 7-hour time difference. It's not really working out. She's too far away. I don't like it. And we continued on. We counted down every day.
I think the moral of a lot of our counts is that it brought us something to focus on while we were apart. We did speak every day. We got to, share whatever was going on in our days, if we were having a good day or if we were having a bad day. But the thing that I think got us both through it the most is the fact that we could count, and then at the end we knew that we were going to see each other in that short span of time. So
yeah, everything that she said. There's no point in trying to be happy if you're not happy. So long ago I figured out that work isn't really supposed to make you happy.
No.
People can make you happy, but it needs to be the right people.
Right.
Places can make you happy, but it needs to be the right places.
Right.
But one person can definitely make you happy, but it needs to be the right person. So I found the right person over the other side of the world, and I traveled over land and sea every time I could get the opportunity to do so. When I wasn't face to face with her, I counted towards the next time I would be, because that made me happy. That got me through the bad days, counting towards the good.
Yep.
So Vic had just come to Ireland, went to my graduation, and I went to Calgary once more. And I went to Calgary on the 14th of February for Valentine's Day via Amsterdam. And you can't bring fresh flowers on the plane, so I bought wooden tulips, and I'm standing in Calgary, and they asked me, so what's your purpose of your visit? But I can't tell them that the purpose of my visit is to visit my fiancée, because am I allowed to go to Canada and visit my fiancée? Will they think that I'm not going to go home? So I'm visiting my friend with wooden tulips on Valentine's Day.
Wooden tulips, yep.
So we had the most amazing time together. We planned our future. We filled out visa application for Vic to come to England.
Yep.
I wasn't in England at this point in time. We waited. We submitted the application, and Vic got approved for an ancestry visa in England and was due to arrive in
July.
October. The visa was valid from July.
Yeah, I came in October.
I moved over to England, to Manchester, on the 24th of July. Gave myself 2 months to set up home. Found a little apartment that has a bathtub, that somebody needed a bathtub, but has only used the bathtub this many times.
You don't need to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
They need to be told the truth.
All right, yeah. Tell
So
the
a
truth.
bathtub was really important, but it isn't really important. It's just a thing. So somebody arrives into Manchester on the 6th of October 2014, and the plane lands, and no sign of Vic.
Okay.
I have to share this one. I'm sorry.
All right, but I was going to talk about when you brought me through the door and what was in the...
Okay, we'll come back to my story. Go.
So after the rigmarole at the airport, Ed surprised me with a few different things. He actually carried me through the threshold of our flat into a beautiful apartment that had tons of balloons blown up everywhere. And then I opened the wardrobe in our bedroom, and my wedding dress was hanging in the closet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was that sappy. I bought a wedding dress and she likes it.
It fit me perfect. It was just like so meant to be. And as we tell our story, each part of it has its own meaning, but it was meant to be the way that it happened. It happiness isn't something that, you go looking for. It actually finds you when you least expect it. And you have to kind of have that opinion that, you know what, I'm going to live life because I want to and I want to be happy. And when we're together, it's not work. We're happy. We work well together. We talk about things, and I don't know.
It was work to get here.
Absolutely it was.
It was many, many sad days to get here. But it was many, many happy days once we did.
Yeah.
So we've been in England together since the 6th of October 2014. We're getting married on the 28th of July this year, 2016, in the town hall in Manchester. We have pretty much 1,263 days since the day we met, on the day we got married.
Yeah.
I counted the days and I made these. A simple paper heart. And this paper heart. And this paper heart. And this paper heart represent days that we've counted towards each other. And they exist in Canada, in Paris, in New York, in Ireland.
We've placed them in places where we've been together.
We've hidden them across the world. And where we are is here.
Yeah.
We're happy. Work isn't making us happy. Work is work.
It's a paycheck.
It's a paycheck. It's something to put in the bank.
Yeah.
It's something to spend on days together.
Yep.
So work doesn't bring happiness. I've had a number of careers and I can't ever say that it's been the thing that's made me happy. Travel's made us happy, but it's traveling to each other or sharing an experience together.
That's right.
Friends make us happy, the right people.
Yep.
Because everybody has a story. We have ours, and you have yours. Our friend Brianne makes us happy because she's bringing about a story with her journey to happiness. We've shared in that story, and she's shared in ours. And we continue our count to our forever zero. Because we've been counting towards happiness, and our happiness is every day. Because I love this girl.
And I love this guy.
And this guy brought us together.
Yep.
And we live in England, having been born on other sides of the planet.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to us.
Cheers.